Hey everybody, this video is going to be about how to restring a whammy bar, mainly a Floyd Rose because that's what I have. Alright, so if you're restringing your Floyd Rose guitar today, this video is for you. Or if you don't know how to restring your Floyd Rose, this video is for you. So let's go ahead and set up to get restringing. First thing, I'm going to go ahead and put down my neck holder for the neck of the guitar by Planet Waves. This is my little Planet Waves thing. I'm going to go ahead and put down a soft cloth to lay the body on. I'm going to go ahead and put this over here. Alright, today I'm going to be restringing my Jackson USA King V. Alright, over here we got the Floyd Rose. I'm leaving the bar in because it's handy for when you're restringing. Then down here we have these little blocks in here, and those hold your strings in by this thing pinching the block up against your string so your string doesn't fly out at you. I'm going to go ahead and start by loosening all of my fine tuners up as far out as they'll go. Alright, that's all done. And then I'm going to come up to my headstock and I'm going to go ahead and get out my Allen wrench. This is in the headstock of every USA Jackson, but it'll come with your guitar if you have a Floyd Rose. Alright, now I'm going to come down to the other end of the guitar here. Alright, I'm running out of room on the table because this guitar's huge. Alright, now we have this up here. These are our lockers. We're going to have to unlock these before we do anything else. So I'm going to unlock these, and then go down to the other end of the guitar, and we're going to prop up our Floyd Rose. Alright? Now on your Floyd, you want to get a 9-volt battery. You push down all the way on your whammy bar and stick this battery up under here. Alright, it's there to support your whammy bar so it doesn't drop into the body when you release the tension off the springs. And now we're just going to do just that. We're going to go ahead and release all the tension off of our strings. Now, as I stated in the other video, we want to line up all our tuning holes this way, along like perpendicular to that of the fretboard's direction. And we're going to release all of our strings out of the body as soon as I find my Allen wrench. There it is. Alright, just going to give these a good few turns, undo them. Be careful of your little black thingies that are, I mean mine are black, some are chrome. Your little pinching pieces up in there, they can come out easily, very easily. They also can break if you pinch down on them too hard when you're putting the strings back in. So just beware that they can break. They're just pieces of little little blocks of pot metal. And if you do flip the guitar over, up there, one fell out right there. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in there. Oh, if they do fall out, there's a little hole on one side of it that goes down and back, so the screw fits right in up against it. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and line up my strings, and we're going to go ahead and throw those away. Alright, I'm going to give my guitar a quick wipe down, clean it off. Alright, I went ahead and I've cleaned off my guitar. I cleaned the fretboard with my fretboard oil, went ahead and ran over the body, dusted it off. I cleaned off around the bridge. You can take a Q-tip if you really want to get intricate and get in those little cracks and crevices. Alright, so your bridge should be propped right now. Your tuner should be prepared to go ahead and get restrung. So let's get our strings out, my book of strings. I'm going to go ahead and get some Murray balls in here. Alright, let's go ahead and string it up. Alright, so the way you do the Floyd is we're going to get our string out first. Alright. Take the ball end of your string, take your clippers, and if you're on anything except for a Floyd Rose, you should not do this because yours probably strings through the rear. But on a Floyd, we're going to go ahead and take that ball end and we're going to clip it off. Alright? So there's your ball end and there's your string. And you're going to take this ball end and you're going to put it right in the center there. And where'd my Allen wrench go? There it is. Okay. And you're going to take our Allen wrench and you push this thing down into the hole. We're going to go ahead. You don't have to hold it down. You don't have to like jam it down in the hole. And then we're going to, after you're satisfied with where it's placed in there, and start screwing it in there and tighten it up nice and tight. Because remember, when you're yanking on your whammy bar, you don't want this thing to pop open. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take care of the rest of these real quick. So I went ahead and I strung all these in here. They're nice and tight. You can't loosen these up with your hands. So I'm going to move down to the other end and we're going to go ahead and start stringing it up. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do my stringing technique. I've strung all except for the last one so I can show you. Our string hole is this direction, so I'm going to come in from that direction. You go outwards towards the tuner. And if your tuners are going that way, then you obviously go outwards towards them. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little kink in right there. So see, I have a bend that goes very sharply like this. And then I'm going to do an opposite bend, so it's going to go in, over, and back. So it's bending this way, and then it's bending that way. I'm going to come back around. I'm going to go under the tuner, under the string. Alright, now I'm going to go back the direction I just came, but over the string. Alright, now it's nice and tightly on there. Now mind you, all these strings should not be in tune right now because you're about to drop your bridge down. Just to have some tension on it. When you drop that bridge back down, it'll snap a few of your strings if you're not careful. Okay, now all my strings are on here. I'm going to go ahead and just place these on here, not tightening them down at all. Alright, I'm just giving them some screws so they don't fall off. Alright, now I'm going to move my body back over here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and knock over all my bottles. No, I'm going to push down on my Floyd, get my battery out of here, and your guitar is going to, your Floyd's going to drop back into your body. Alright, now here's where we're going to start getting into the tricky part. If you are not putting the exact same strings back on your guitar, the Floyd will not be in the same position because you want this Floyd flush or a slight bit tilted back, and I mean very slight. Alright, so you can see mine is kind of in there, but I haven't even put my guitar in a tune. When I put my guitar in a tune, it'll be flat because I'm using the same strings. Alright, so if you're using heavier strings, what you're going to have to do is, depending on your tuning, alright, go ahead and tune her up. But if you aren't even in tune and your bridge is starting to come out of the body, like rising up, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to flip this thing over, and back here is a box. Inside of here are some springs and some screws. The different guitars are different, but on the Floyd Roses, you have 2 screws in here, and you're going to tighten them in. Now mind you, if you're pulling your guitar into tune and the bridge is coming out, you're going to want to loosen your strings up, then flip it over, tighten it up. Alright? However, if your bridge is too far in, you have to go back there and loosen the springs up. But then, if you're loosening the springs, you don't have to loosen your strings up first because it won't matter. I'll make sure to make a note of this in the sides so you don't get confused, alright? So, alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tune the guitar up, and you'll see how